next type of global solution networks is what we call platforms. Platforms create the capability for other networks to do things. A platform is not trying to necessarily solve a specific problem like climate change or cooking fires or gender violence or conflict or infectious disease. They're creating a platform for others to self-organize to solve that problem. Now, by building a platform for global problem solving, they can harness the creative power of a more diverse and ultimately more capable network. But these platforms are typically more than simply the application of the technology. They also may provide organizational dimensions and capabilities that facilitate collective action. These new initiatives hold the promise to me of significantly reducing or even eliminating transaction costs in the solution of global problems through their creation and their enablement, really, of vast ecosystems of external contributors. Now, a wonderful early example of a platform is Ushahidi. This was created after the violence in Kenya, the 2007 elections, and a young lawyer named Ori Okolo noticed that the local civil society and the local media wasn't strong enough to be able to report on all this violence. So she created a platform where people could simply report on what was happening on a street corner at a given point in time. This led to the world finding out about this violence and eventually to it being stopped. And now Ushahidi has been used as a platform for people to self-organize around crises like the earthquake in Haiti and even what was called Snowmageddon in Washington, D.C. Now, platform applications can be developed for anything that runs software, mobile phones, laptops, even game consoles. Thousands of interoperating users can marshal more bandwidth, more expertise, more variety of possible solutions than any one person or one organization. Now, these platforms, leveraging the power of social media and the internet, provide the means for activists to organize for causes, to raise funds, to promote activism, to engage people in social change. And a platform can really facilitate any other of the 9 types of global solution networks. Change.org, for example, offers a social action platform for causes as diverse as local recycling, anti-bullying, or combating of human trafficking. And through the use of its email petitions, they've attracted millions of signatures, overcoming the gulf between passive concern and action. They do so by being a platform, providing tools to engage users. Other platform developers are working on sustainability and energy conservation, including the creation of smart power grids and conservation tools. And open data platforms have built applications around available public data, opening a window on corporate and government operations and practices. And platforms that provide data enable, again, the civil society, private sector, other government agencies, individuals, academics, foundations, enable them to self-organize and to create public value on a local or a global basis. With mountains of granular data creating impossible obstacles to sharing information, platforms like the World Bank's Open Data provide new ways for people to collect, reuse, distribute public information. And people can now organize around it in new ways. It's a lot of work to solve a global problem, and platforms make it easier. They help us work smarter, not necessarily harder. Platforms for problem solving demonstrate that mass collaboration can result in successful projects while reducing each participant's workload. So if there's any issue that you care about, you figure out what type of global solution network you want to build, the first step would be to think, is there a platform that can help us scale and be more effective in solving that problem?